Hello and welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to Monday. Welcome if you're new here. Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm a full-time writing instructor at a university, part-time content creator, and indie author. Welcome to the last week of classes. So this is the last week that I will be working full-time until August. I do have to work next week, but next week is more part-time, or at least it starts full-time at the beginning of the week and through to the end of the week as grading gets wrapped up. I'm not working as long of days because once everything's graded, then that's it. That's all she wrote. So grades will have to be posted 2 weeks from today if I don't get them done sooner. I'm aiming to get them done sooner, but that depends on my students turning stuff in on time. Please ignore dishes that need to be put away and laundry that's still drying on the rack. I've got all the blinds closed, as you can see behind me, including the blackout blinds that I've put over my office window. So it's very dark over there. This is the only room with decent light at the moment. It is early, but not terribly early, so the sun unfortunately is going to be a little bit high out there. I'm going for a walk. I'm just gonna get it done. I need to wash my hair today desperately, so I'm not gonna wait until the afternoon to go for a walk. I'm just gonna go now, even though I'm gonna get very hot and sweaty because I know it's gonna be warmer out there than I would like. It's full sun and it is currently 70. Oh, it just went up a tick. It's currently 78 degrees. But yeah, so I'm gonna go for a walk and then come home and I've got a ton of grading. Tomorrow is the last day of class for my first year writing course. I've got 2 of those. And then Thursday is the last day of class for my 3 business writing classes. So I need to jot down a few things as far as lesson plans are concerned, but it's the last day of class. There's not a whole lot to do. It's really just going to be a day of grading. So I'm just going to go for my walk, come home, take a shower, get myself freshened up, get some breakfast, all of that stuff, get some coffee. But yes, just to clarify, this vlog is going to be a teacher vlog, a end of semester vlog. I will probably vlog today and tomorrow in this vlog, and then I'm thinking of vlogging Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and the last bit of the last week of classes in a separate vlog, and then I will vlog the nano stuff separately, and the nano stuff will probably have already gone up by the time you're watching this. Enough chatting. The sun is only getting higher in the sky and it's only getting hotter out there, so I need to grab my water bottle and put my shoes on, and then we will go for a walk and hopefully not see any javelinas. That should be the perk of going for a walk at this time of the day as opposed to in the evening. I should be able to go for a walk without running into any javelinas. Fingers crossed.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. step over splinters of the moon.
Okay, I'm back from my walk. It was lovely. It was warm, especially at the end. I ended up going for a lot longer and farther than I planned. I did about just over 2 miles, which was fantastic. Just about an hour, so that's wonderful. It felt really good out there, especially for the first half. There was a breeze like coming towards me, and so that helped keep me cool. But then the second half, there were parts of the second half that still felt pretty nice, but there were also parts of the second half that felt really warm. No javelinas, so yay, that's fantastic. Lots of Palo Verde blossoms. Oh my gosh, they are definitely, the Palo Verde trees are definitely starting to bloom, and it's amazing. I love this time of year, or rather, I don't like this time of year, but the Palo Verde blossoms make it worth it. So yeah, they're absolutely spectacular so far. It's been a slower bloom this year, and I'm hoping that they're still like in the process. I'm hoping that this is not yet full bloom, because for a lot of them, only half of the tree, or even like less than half of the tree has bloomed so far. And there are some Palo Verde trees that don't have any buds on them at all. They're getting their leaves back, but they're not getting any blooms. So that's a little bit sad. But yeah, there were quite a few that were blooming. It was lovely, and I had a fantastic time. Now I am definitely ready to take a shower and get cleaned up. It's not noon yet, it's still morning, it's still definitely morning. I've got a much earlier start today than I usually do, which is fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna go get myself cleaned up and then enjoy a late morning and an afternoon of grading. Yay. Okay, it is now 3 o'clock. I'm trying to remind myself that's okay. That's okay, Andrea. You've still got 2 hours, and I could work a little late today. Like this week, I don't mind working a little bit late if it puts me in a better position overall. But I have been working for the last few hours. I've just relocated over to the desk. I'm gonna try to do my nails because they need to be done. So I've brought my nail polish and top coat over here. I think I'm gonna do this little mini Ciate London color called Raspberry Collins. It's just a nice, really bright pink color, and that's just what I feel like. We're going into the last week of classes with all the bright, happy vibes because it's the last week. Of course, coming to sit here, I've realized it's Monday and I have not updated my planner at all for this week. So yeah, it's 3 o'clock, 3:04 technically, where we are at with grading and with my workload for the day. I still have a bunch of emails to go through, not that many, and a lot of them look like it's extra credit. So I'm going to save those for the end. I'm trying to go through and see who is asking a question or actually needs help, but I think I've got it narrowed down to just extra credit submissions. But I'm not really paying attention to my business writing students today because it's my first year writing students that are finishing up tomorrow. So I'm trying to get those grades, everything graded, everything calculated as much as possible. So I have one class done. It's back in its folder. It's all set to go. I'll do another check of it tomorrow during office hours to see if anything gets submitted overnight. I'm basically caught up on grading everything that is available to grade for that class. So now I'm doing the same for my other first year writing class. So I'll spend the next couple of hours going through that. I have got my grade book, my physical grade book caught up. So I have a physical grade sheet, couple sheets that I print off on my computer so that I've got their grades written down hard copy. So I've been grading everything online on Canvas, but the last couple weeks I just haven't been keeping the physical one updated. So that is now updated, and now I am at the point where I'm going to start grading. So I want to get all of the grading done, everything that can be graded I want to get graded today, and then I can break for the night. Then I can take a break, then I can rest, it'll all be good, it'll all be okay. Anyway, enough rambling. I've taken a long enough of a break. I'm cutting into my grading time. I need to get this done. I've been watching YouTube. I think at this point I'm just gonna put some music on my phone and get my Bose headphones out. Although these need to be charged. All right, I'm gonna turn on my Bose speaker because these need to be charged, and I will probably want these later for while I'm writing. So I need to get my charging cable out for these. I'm gonna get some music turned on. YouTube has been great for the morning and early afternoon, but I think it was just a little bit too distracting for the past like hour. And so I'm hoping if I just put on some music or something, I might have to put on some lo-fi. I'm hoping that will help me power through the rest of this. So wish me luck. It's 5:22. So I have worked a little bit late, but not too bad, except I've just realized I still have to edit a vlog because I know I'm not gonna have time to edit it tomorrow. I at least need to get halfway through it tonight, but I'm probably just gonna put on a movie and edit after dinner. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I did get my planner set up. I had quite a few students in this second class who did podcasts and videos, And so I just set up my planner while listening and watching those. So that worked out. Got through some of my emails as well. I now need to switch over and start a new writing vlog that will have gone up prior to this vlog. But yeah, as of now, I need to go get on with the rest of my evening, which is just going to include some writing and then some vlog editing. Brain not working. Editing, writing and vlog editing later tonight. Dinner at some point in there. And then tomorrow I'll pick the camera back up. So keep watching for office hours and last day of class part 1. Yeah, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Okay, hello and welcome to Tuesday. It is the last day of classes for my first year writing classes. So I'm in office hours right now. Zoom is open. I've got an Emily D. Baker live stream on my personal laptop. I've got my grade sheets out again. I'm just doing some last minute grading. There have been some things that have come in overnight, which I knew was going to be the case. So I'm going to try to get those graded in the next couple of hours. I also need to get up and get something to eat, something to drink, just have a bit of breakfast before I have to dash down to campus. I need to figure out my lesson plan. I do have my lesson plan from last spring and it's pretty much the same, so yeah, I might just use that one if I can't write something new, but I've got that. But yeah, I want to get some of these last bits graded just because there's a few students who have turned in the very last thing that they need, so there's a few more students who I can get completely finished out, so I definitely want to get that done. So that's what I'm working on, but yeah, I only got 5 hours of sleep last night and it was very broken up. I had horrible insomnia, could not fall asleep until like almost 3 a.m. Then I know I woke up again at like 6 and then fell back asleep until like 8:30 when my alarm went off. So I don't know why. It does not make sense to me. My pain levels were definitely up. I really loved the walk I went on yesterday. It was a little bit longer than I had intended, and so maybe it was just a little bit too much. Pain levels were definitely up, and that made it hard to fall asleep, which isn't ideal. But yeah, I'm really tired. So anyway, I have a flashing battery light. I'm gonna get the battery recharging. I'm gonna get back to grading, and I will probably check with you when I'm on my way to office hours are done, so I can get logged out of my computer and shut everything down here. I'm so tired. I hate not sleeping. 5 hours is not nearly enough. Oh gosh. This is not good. This is not good at all. Literally, if it was any other day, if I had even just 2 weeks left, like if I had a normal week next week and then the week after next was the last, or even if next week was the last class, like the only reason I am not calling out sick today is because it's the last day of class. I pray that I sleep on Wednesday night, because if I have to get through Thursday on only 5 hours of sleep, it's not going to be good. I think I can get through today. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do as far as writing. We'll see what happens today. It is the last day of class for this class, so I am going to treat myself to Chipotle, I think. So I just need to drive down to campus. Maybe I should have some coffee. I wasn't going to have some coffee, but maybe I should have some coffee. I'm glad today's not my long day. Like I feel okay for driving. I'm not that concerned, but like I'm not sitting here nodding off at my desk. Yeah, I just need to get to campus, get through teaching. That's not going to be bad, and both classes are going to be on the shorter side. Like I don't have a full lesson, I have a full lesson plan. It's not going to take the full amount of time because I'm leaving time at the end of class to talk individually to students who want to stay back and discuss their grade, their work they're still working on, whatever. I'll be home before 5 o'clock. I'll be home before 5 o'clock. And I'll stop at Chipotle so I won't have to cook dinner. So yeah, it'll all be okay. It'll be fine. I'll get through it somehow. Okay, time to stop moaning. Time to just get going. I do need to get my shoes on, and maybe I'll make a small coffee, iced coffee to take with me. So yeah, get going, get on the road, turn on some good music. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna put on something like upbeat and poppy. Nothing chill. No chill music today. No chill music. What do we want to listen to? I haven't listened to Echo Smith in a while. Let's listen to some Echo Smith. Gosh, Talking Dreams came out in 2013. That's insane. But yeah, we're going to be listening to this today. So I'm going to get that going and then get on the road and hope that I can find parking on the ground level. It's only happened a couple times this semester, but I'm really hoping for the last Tuesday of the semester I can find parking on the ground level. That would make today a lot better. So fingers crossed.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do it's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough.
Okay.
If you're
Last day of classes is done. Very happy about that. I am tired and I'm a little bit warm. I walked a little bit past the parking garage to try to take some pictures of the Palo Verde trees. Well, to take some pictures. I did get pictures. Yeah, it didn't feel too bad, but now that I'm back up in my car, it feels a little bit warm. I'm ready to get the air conditioning on. That is for sure. But yeah, I'm ready to drive home. It is early. It is earlier than usual. I finished about 30 minutes early, so that's fantastic. A lot of my students didn't show up today, including some that I kind of needed to talk to. So I will be sending some emails for sure. but some students did show up and we had a nice kind of last day of class. Gave them my traditional end of semester sappy speech, telling them what a pleasure it was to work with them. All true. I'm just a very sappy person. I like my students. I get really lucky every semester with just a really good group of students, and I enjoy teaching them. And so at the end of the semester, it's always like, now I've got to say goodbye to you all. And that's always just a little bit sad. So I had a good last class in both classes that I had today, but I am dragging. I am so tired and I'm hungry. So even though it's earlier than I usually eat dinner, I know by the time I drive back up to my side of town, stop at Chipotle, drive home, hopefully being such an odd time, because I'm usually there a little early. I usually teach until 4:15, so I usually get to Chipotle like a little bit before 5 anyway, and it's usually pretty quiet on a Tuesday. So I'm hoping it'll be even quieter than usual. So even, even with it being earlier, and even if there isn't a line, by the time I drive back up to my side of town, stop at Chipotle, get my food, get home, take a shower, get cozy, get settled in, it'll still be a normal time to eat dinner. And I am ready. I was not feeling well this morning, stomach wise. I didn't really eat much, and now I'm just hungry, and so I don't feel sick to my stomach anymore. I just feel like I need food. So I'm gonna treat myself to some Chipotle. Not that I get anything that intense there. I just get really plain chicken tacos. So it's not like it's, super spicy and stuff. I don't do super spicy food to begin with. It was a really good class for both classes. It was really nice. Teaching freshmen is always such an experience. But I love it and I love them. So I will genuinely miss some of these students. There's some students who they go the whole 16 weeks without ever really letting me get to know them, and that's fine. But being that I teach writing and that my class sizes are smaller, I do usually get to know my students, at least on a surface level. And because I'm one of the smallest classes that they usually take, especially in their freshman year, they get to know me pretty well, and often will let me know like how they're actually, and ask tougher questions if they need help. Like, I end up being someone that they come to and feel comfortable asking for some support and like help accessing other services. So I know some of my students have dealt with some rough things this semester. So yeah, it's always a bit bittersweet when the semester ends. Like, part of me is so ready for a break, but part of me will also really miss these students. So Thursday is going to be the same thing, but I think that will be the next end of semester teaching vlog. I think I am going to split this week into 2 vlogs. For now,
I need to get home. I'm sitting and talking to you guys now. I'll talk to you again when I get home later, but I'm talking to you now because I don't think I can drive home right away. I really felt like I needed to sit for a minute before I turned the car on and get going. Although my car is a bit warm, I think I'll feel better once I turn the air conditioning on and start driving. But yeah, it's just random car chats. We haven't had one of those since I stopped hiking, I feel like. But the end of semester always makes me feel a bit philosophical and rambly. There was something going on, as you will have seen. There were 2 fire engines responding. They were in all their gear and everything, and I could hear the alarm going off, and there were tons of students standing outside. So it didn't look like anything. I couldn't see anything on fire, but sometimes it's just an alarm, like a drill, but other times, and that's what it looks like there was an actual alarm that went off, and so the fire department responded, and they were walking around, but I didn't see anything. It was quiet though, because I finished early, and so it just was nice walking back to my car. I felt like I had most of campus to myself. There were just a few other people, and then all these students and fire fighters from this one building were all out on the sidewalk. But other than that, it was really, really quiet. So it's pretty nice, and the weather's not that bad. And it is a bit breezy today. So for the most part, it was warm, but it still felt pretty nice walking around campus. So I just have one more day I have to get through. It is going to be warmer on Thursday, but I got through today weather-wise, so I think Thursday will be okay as well. Fingers crossed. I'm just talking in circles, just like this woman seems to be walking in circles. She just passed me. She's talking on her phone, and now she's coming back. Does she not know where she parked her car? That would totally be me. But yeah, I need to get on the road. I will talk to you all later this evening once I have freshened myself up, cooled myself down, fed myself some dinner. I need to figure out something to watch tonight. I'm not entirely sure what, but we'll find something. Celebrate. It's not completely done. It's not done, but these 2 classes are done. I still have a lot of grading to do, but I'm done teaching in the classroom for English 102 for this semester. And that's a really good feeling. Okay, I've just been importing all the vlog footage for this particular vlog, and it is definitely time to wrap things up. It is now 9:48. I have finished watching Persuasion, the most recent version, the Netflix adaptation. I've managed to stay up this late, so I don't have to worry about going to sleep too early or falling asleep on the couch or something like that. But now we're at an appropriate bedtime, and I should just get in bed. I'll probably let myself read for a little bit and then go to sleep, because I have a very busy day tomorrow of more grading. So come back to the next teaching vlog. I will vlog Wednesday and Thursday, probably Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for kind of finishing up the last week of classes. I've had a good day. Despite not feeling well, despite being just absolutely exhausted from not sleeping last night, which is so irritating, I actually do feel pretty good about the day overall. I feel horrible physically.
physically I'm not great, but mentally it's been a good day. I'm glad that at least some of my students decided to show up to say goodbye. So it was good to see them and kind of wrap up the semester and say goodbye and all of that. But tomorrow is going to be pretty much just like Monday was, where I just am going to have a ton of grading to do. It'll be easier grading than it was on Monday. I will say that, but there's more of it, so it's going to feel about the same. But we're almost done. We're almost done. So come back to the next vlog to see more of the semester wrapping up. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it's not a writing vlog, but it is kind of a productive work vlog between all the grading footage and then being on campus. It was beautiful on campus. So many of the Palo Verde trees are blooming now, and it just makes me so happy. I think I mentioned that in the car in the parking garage earlier, but yeah, it just makes me so happy to see all the Palo Verde trees blooming. They're blooming later than usual. Normally it's like this whole last month of the semester I have the Palo Verdes blooming as I'm going to classes, and this semester it's been just the last week of classes that they're really starting to get yellow. Like just last Thursday, a few of the trees had some blooms, but today it was a lot more of them, so that was really, really nice. So yeah, it was a beautiful day on campus. It was warm, but it was still pretty nice overall, and I felt good while walking around, so I really can't complain. We got very, very lucky this year, or this particular spring. Spring semester is usually pretty nice until the last couple weeks of the semester, and then it gets really hot and is almost unbearable to be on campus. So the fact that I'm still walking around campus and feeling really nice and really good during the last week of classes is shocking, to be honest. But I will take it and I will enjoy it. Enough of that ramble. I'm gonna go get in bed and do a little bit of reading and then go to sleep. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of that stuff. Leave me some teaching related emojis in the comments to let me know which one of you lovely people have made it all the way to the end of this vlog. You can also leave me some yellow Palo Verde bloom. Well, they're just yellow flowers, but I like to think they're Palo Verde blossoms emojis. So you can leave me some yellow flower emojis for the Palo Verdes, or you can also, as a question, I'm going in and out of focus. I'm really sorry, but this is just what we're working with tonight. If you would like to answer a question, you can let me know. Is it end of school season for you? Do you have kids who are ending the school year? Are you a student ending the school year? Are you a teacher? I know some of you work in administration, so like, where are you at with the school year ending for summer? Are you school out? Is your school out yet for summer? Let me know in the comments. And the air conditioning is just kicked back on, which is going to massively screw up the sound. So I'm going to go, and I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!